Happy Gemini Full Moon. Gemini is a very charming and brilliant sign. So this is a time where you might feel a little bit more charismatic, where you feel like, you want to change things up a little bit. And because Gemini really loves change and it loves like having duality, like feeling into your body of if you want to stay in or if you want to go out, being more introspective or more extroverted. So you can really pay attention to what you're feeling within your body and what your body is telling you that it needs on a day-to-day, so that you can honor that and so that you can flow with the energy instead of trying to resist it or force it. So that's going to give you a lot more freedom and liberation to go with the flow, to see what you're feeling that day, and to allow yourself to be in an energy that is accepting of like, okay, I'm feeling like I really need a day to myself today. And you can give yourself that. Or being like, I really feel like I need to move my body, move my energy, get out there, talk to people, go see the world, and then you can flow with that. So that is something that is coming up around this time. So really paying attention to that fine energy, that subtle energy that is leading and guiding you to the highest and best place for you that day. And it's also a time of really good communication. So if there's a challenging conversation that you have to have, or just a conversation that you want to have with somebody, this is a great time to do it because it's going to be very well reciprocated and they will get what you're trying to put out there, and they will receive it in the highest and best way, in the way that you are wanting it to be received. This is also a great time for you to learn a new skill or learn about more of a subject that you're really interested in, because this numerology is the number 7, and that's of higher learning. And Geminis also have very inquisitive minds, so you can harness that energy more with the numerology of number 7, the Gemini full moon, to really go after, dive deep into things that you are really interested in. And that could be, maybe a book, like maybe there's an author that you're really interested in their life or what they have to say, so you're diving more into that. Maybe it's a course that you've been wanting to take and now you just feel like extra ready to dive into that. It could be anything. Maybe it's like a docu-series that you've been wanting for a while, but now you're ready to be all in on it. So whatever that is for you, just pay attention, because you will receive little inklings as to what that might be for you. But it is the perfect time to have those conversations, to go learn a new skill or learn about a subject or change things up in your day, because Gemini loves change. So let's say you're used to making yourself a coffee in the morning. Maybe you want to go out and buy yourself a coffee, because that's going to lead to another interaction that's going to be really beneficial for you in your path. Another thing is just allowing yourself to be detached from situations, not having so much control and force over how things go and unfold, and instead surrendering, knowing that everything will happen in the highest and best way, and that you don't have to know every detail for it to unfold better, in a better way than you even thought possible. So just allow yourself to be surprised. Allow that space for the universe to surprise you, especially with the holidays coming around. Wouldn't it just not be as much fun if you knew everything you're going to be receiving around the holidays? And even though that's not what the holidays are about, but you know what I mean? It's so much more fun when you don't know what it is that you're receiving, when it's a surprise, It wouldn't be fun to unwrap a bunch of gift paper when you knew what's already in there. Yeah. So don't go peeking. Don't go peeking. Just allow yourself to be surprised. Let go a little bit. And maybe that's the change that you are really needing around this time. So back to the 7. So the 7 is all about meditation and that higher learning that we talked about, learning about something that you're interested in, but also about reflection. So using that time where you feel like you need some me time, and really using that to dive deep into yourself and to see what it is that your body needs. To see, you know, you have this cup here of what you've been fueling your body with, and you're like, is that cup serving me? Is this really what I need right now? Is this really fueling me with the right energy? If not, you're gonna pour that sucker out, and you're gonna fill your cup with what makes you feel good, with the things that are uplifting you, what are lighting you up from the inside out. And you're gonna fuel your mind, your body, your spirit with that instead. You know, clearing, cleansing away anything that's no longer serving you, any habits, any thought patterns, anything that's been holding you down, weighing you back, cleansing that out. Because with the full moon, it's about completing cycles, releasing, cleansing. So when you release all that, you tie up those loose ends so that you can create a new cycle. And this is a time of like recommitting to yourself, your goals, your dreams, your projects that you've been working on, maybe to other people. And when you recommit to yourself, you're saying like, I value myself. I deserve good things. I deserve to have a magical and wonderful life. So I'm going to give that to myself by filling my cup with the right things, by fueling my body, my mind, my spirit with all the things that are going to light me up from the inside out, so that you can be on the right trajectory to go where you want to be. And this is a time around the full moon especially where your psychic abilities are amplified. Your intuition is heightened. So use these inklings, these intuitive gifts that you innately have. Everybody has them, I promise. And use those inklings as fuel. And just be like, you can do an affirmation. I just learned about this term recently, an affirmation, where if you don't know what you're trying to call in, you say, what is of my highest and best? Like, what is going to light me up from the inside out? And you can ask, what is going to fill my cup up all the way? And what's going to fuel my fire? What's going to leave me feeling courageous and bold and strong and confident? What is it that's going to make me feel inspired and motivated and charismatic and charming and brilliant? What are these things? And when you ask the universe and your subconscious mind, your higher self, these questions, your reticular activating system is going to start searching for these things, and you're going to find answers that come out of the blue that's going to lead and guide you to where it is that you want to be, by like giving you those signs of synchronicities that are showing you, that are illuminating what it is that is lighting you up, what it is that's going to move you forward. So this is a really wonderful time to just be fully in your heart space, be willing to be surprised, be open and receptive to the blessings that are coming to you, and really just feeling that compassion for yourself and others, accepting yourself and others, loving yourself and others, forgiving yourself and others, even if you don't want to forgive somebody. You can just reframe it and be like, I am not forgiving them for them. I am forgiving them for me, so that I can move forward, so that I can move on, so that I can feel at peace within my mind, so I don't have to keep rehashing things of the past, re-hurting myself for no good reason because it's not serving. And you can just like let that go. You can forgive, move on. It doesn't mean you have to forget, but you are healing yourself when you are forgiving. And you can write it out if you want. You can write out the situation, write out the person, whether it's you or somebody else, the details, and then at the end you can say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. That's a Ho'oponopono mantra that was made in Hawaii that is really beautiful for forgiving and releasing. So you can write that and then sign your name, and if you want, you could either even put it in like a little letter, envelope, and then write your name or their name on the outside, and then you can just burn it up, just light it up, and that's just like a release, sending it out. You don't have to send that actual letter. Do not send the letter. I mean, you can if you want to, but just burn it. That is good enough, and that is clearing and cleansing and rejuvenating, and that can be your intention magic for this full moon. So when you allow yourself to just give yourself that compassion and fuel your mind with positive things, instead of belittling yourself if you do something dumb, like being like, wow, you stupid idiot, why did you do that? Like, be like, you know what, that wasn't smart. I'm gonna make a better decision next time. I learned from that and I'm not gonna do that again. You know, you don't have to like say mean things to yourself. And what you can do as a practice is look at yourself in the mirror and then talk to yourself like you're your own best friend. And the more you treat yourself like your own best friend, the more of a friend you're going to become to yourself, and the kinder you're going to become to yourself. And you're just going to notice that kindness start to be reflected back to you. And it's going to just allow you to live in a more uplifting energy, and so that you can feel better on the daily. And like, why not be your own cheerleader? Why not be your own BFF, you know? So look at yourself in the mirror, say, I love you, you're doing great, you know? Even if, you know, you're doing things that, you know you could do better, you just reframe it from that perspective. That wasn't a good idea. I'm going to do better this time. From now on, you know, I'm doing better. I don't know. You can ask ChatGPT for some good affirmations for yourself if you type in, you know, what you're going through, and say, I need affirmations for this, this, and this, and this, or reframing for this, this, and this, like those negative traits. You'll be surprised with what comes up. So use that as a tool. Use it as fuel for your fire. And enjoy the charm that this full moon has to offer you. Go after what it is that lights you up. Go after what inspires you, what intrigues you, what excites you, what ignites you. Do things in a different way. Don't be scared to change it up. And just know that when you move from a way where you're curious, where you're intrigued, where, you know, you're inquisitive, that is going to like open up so many new doorways for you, and just like so many new ways of looking at things, that it's gonna just crack you open, and it's gonna allow you to like live in a different way, because you're now open and receptive to all the possibilities. Oh, and if you want some more energy and clarity, face the direction of the east. I almost forgot. Face the direction of the east, and that's gonna bring you strength. It's gonna bring you clarity. It's gonna help open you up to new opportunities and new beginnings in your career. So that is going to be something you can keep in your back pocket anytime you need a little bit extra boost, a little bit extra clarity. Face the direction of the east, and just continue to live with your heart wide open, beaming that heart, letting your light shine bright like a diamond, and honor yourself in every now moment, because you are beautiful and the world needs your love and your light and your truth. Have a wonderful day. Take good care. This yoga practice is a short and sweet one to help you open up through the heart space, through the heart chakra, to be open and receptive to all of the blessings that are coming to you, so that you're able to give and receive freely in a balanced way, as well as being able to accept yourself, to love yourself, to forgive yourself, all of these qualities that help us expand our heart chakra, to expand our energy, and to be able to receive more and more of what we deserve. So begin on your knees and begin to walk your hands out in front of you, resting your forehead down onto the ground, just letting your body sink into the earth. Just letting go, letting your body grow heavy. Breathing from your belly and exhaling fully out the nose or out the mouth. And lift up your head, inhale, extending through the spine. And exhale, let your body round once again. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fall. Inhale, lift. Looping the left arm through the right arm and coming down towards the left side, aiming the shoulder closer towards the ground. And take 3 long deep breaths here. And slowly release. Then loop the right underneath the left, aiming that right shoulder down towards the ground. Taking 3 long deep breaths. And slowly release. Walk the hands over towards the left side and let your head rest down towards the mat. Take 3 long deep breaths. Then walk your hands all the way over towards the right side, letting your head rest onto the ground and taking 3 long deep breaths. And lifting up, neutralizing through the arms, lifting up through the hips, bringing the hips into tabletop position while staying on the forearms, and then walking your arms forward, keeping a bend in the elbows, and begin to sink your chest down into the ground. And you can rest your chin onto the mat or rest your forehead onto the mat, doing whatever feels best for you and your body, pulling the belly button towards the spine, cinching your lower ribs to your hips. Nice, strong, and stable core. Opening your heart, shining it down towards the ground, releasing any and all energy that's not serving you, that's not resonating with you. It's no longer in alignment with you. Letting it all go into the earth to be transmuted into love and into light. Beautiful job. And slowly walk those hands back towards your body, coming up onto the hands, pulling the belly button towards the spine, lifting the tailbone, drawing the shoulder blades down your spine, looking up, and exhale round through the spine. Taking the right arm up towards the sky. Deep breath in. And exhale, loop the right arm underneath the left. Letting the shoulder fall to the ground. You can play around with the angle of the arm to see where you feel the stretch the most. Breathing deeply, fully, and completely. And slowly lift up and lift the left arm up towards the sky. Deep breath in and exhale, loop that left arm through the right, lowering the shoulder down onto the ground. Pulling the belly button towards the spine. Engaging through the core. Stretching through the shoulder blades. Breathing into your heart space, breathing into your ribs, breathing into your shoulders, your arms and your neck, letting all tension go out the nose or mouth as smoke. Take 3 more long deep breaths here. towards your feet, letting your chest ground to the floor. Open the arms up to receive all of the blessings that are available to you. Ready to receive all of the positive energy that you have put out into the world. Ready to receive all of that back tenfold. You can imagine that with every exhale, you're releasing any energy that's not serving you, letting it drain away from you, letting it drain into the earth. And take 3 more long, deep breaths here. And slowly walk your elbows back towards you, coming up onto your hands, lengthening out the spine, inhaling, extending the spine, hands on the thighs, and exhale, rounding through the spine, pushing your back towards the back room, towards the back wall, really rounding as much as you can, and inhaling, extending the spine as much as you can. Exhale, round and push back. And inhale, extend and come forward. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. side of you. Dip your right shoulder down towards the ground, look left. And then dip the left shoulder and look right. Just moving with your breath. Releasing tension, releasing stress, releasing worries, doubts, and fears. Releasing shame, releasing guilt. Letting go of any heavy or negative emotions as you exhale. And fueling your body with vibrant white light as you inhale. And then bring the hands in front of you, stacking the hands on top of each other, and rest your forehead onto your hands. And you can stay here or roll on your back into Shavasana, doing whatever feels best for you. Close your eyes and tune into your body. Notice any thoughts that come up. Notice any sensations you feel. Just witnessing and observing yourself here and now. Place your hand on your belly and breathe deeply. Notice how your hand rises as you take a breath. Notice how it falls as you exhale. Feeling into the movement of your body as you breathe. Lengthening your inhale and drawing out your exhale. Just simply breathe and observe yourself without judgment. Scan your body from your head to your feet. Just observing what you notice and what you feel. Relaxing each part of you with your intention to release and relax. I will count from 5 to 1, and when I reach 1, your body will grow heavy, and you will move so deeply into relaxation. You will be so completely relaxed. 5. Feeling your body sink into the ground beneath you. 4. Letting your body surrender. 3. feeling so at peace within yourself. 2, feeling so calm. And 1, feeling so deeply relaxed. Your body is heavy with relaxation. In your mind's eye, imagine a giant tree. Observe what this tree looks like and where it's located. Observe the colors you notice. Observe the thickness of the trunk and the texture of the trunk. Notice the foliage and the colors of the leaves. Noticing the size and the shape of the leaves. Noticing if your tree bears fruit or flowers. Observing the vibrancy of the tree from top to bottom. Observing the wind blowing the tree and how the branches sway gracefully in the breeze. Notice any birds or wildlife within or around the tree. Taking all of it in. Taking in the grandness and the beauty of your tree. You begin to notice at the base of the tree is a door. The door is subtle and blends into the tree. You notice a light that emanates from it. You decide to move closer with intrigue. You meet the door and you feel an energy that is so inviting that the door pops open without you having to touch it. You feel grounded and safe. You feel eager to look within. You step through the trunk door, stepping into a beautiful, cozy home. You instantly feel like you belong here, like this is your home. Everything you see is comforting to your eyes. The colors, the designs, the furniture, all like it was created for you. You feel that this is your place of introspection, your safe haven within yourself. You know that you have been here before, And in fact, you have lived here and currently still do. You walk over to a table and notice an open journal with your handwriting. You see on one side of the page is a list of what you are releasing, and on the other side you see a list of all that you are welcoming into your life and what you are opening up to. You take the journal in your hands, inspecting the journal entry, acknowledging all that you are releasing and all that you are welcoming in. You feel such a sense of clarity reading this, and you know that this is exactly what you had needed to see. You notice that there is an elevator type of contraption, and so with curiosity, you step onto it. You are hoisted up through the branches that reach high into the sky. You feel an awe of the sight and this viewpoint. You feel blessed to have this as your home. You feel so blessed that you get to stay in this place of peaceful serenity. You feel like you are on a mountaintop, feeling the vastness of the land before you, but also the vastness within yourself too. You feel your energy expand, and you feel there is so much more to see and explore externally, but also internally. You feel like you have been cracked open with this vantage point, and the liberation you feel excites and ignites you. You feel so connected to this tree, to this home, and to yourself. You know that the grandness you feel towards the tree is a direct reflection of the grandness of untapped potential you have within yourself. You take a deep breath in, feeling the oxygen-rich air filling your body with a vibrant life force energy. You feel so expansive. Your energy fills the space around you, shimmering with the same color as the foliage of your beautiful tree. You know that you are ready for so much more than you previously thought possible. You are ready to dive deep into the inner ocean that is you, reflecting, honoring, and surrendering into all that you truly are. You are ready to allow yourself to be seen, to be heard, and to be felt. You are ready to express yourself in all forms and in all ways. You are ready to allow your intuition to guide you towards what's highest and best for you at any given moment. With this peace and this clarity, you sink even deeper into relaxation, feeling so content within your body, your mind, and your spirit. I will now count from 5 to 1. And when we reach 1, you will be wide awake, aware, feeling more embodied, and feeling better than before. 5, feeling so calm. 4, feeling so loved. 3, feeling so centered. 2, feeling so empowered. 1, you are grounded, awake, relaxed, and at peace, feeling better than before. Bring your hands to heart center. Allow these words to speak for you, or you may repeat these words after me. I honor myself with compassion and gratitude. I celebrate myself and all I have become. I honor others and I celebrate their successes with joy. I easily connect and communicate with others. I learn easily and I allow my inquisitive mind to guide my way. I follow my passions and I embrace my unique charm. I detach from what no longer resonates. I cleanse and clear energy that does not serve me. I close out cycles, tying up loose ends. embrace my intuition and I allow it to lead and guide me. I commit to myself, my goals, and important people in my life. I embrace my sense of self and the clarity I feel towards my path and my purpose. I allow new ideas to flow to me. I embrace new habits that align to my goals. I accept myself and others unconditionally. I love myself and others unconditionally. I forgive myself and others unconditionally. I love the connection that exists between our fabric of reality and our intricate web of connection. I am the bridge connecting the earth to the universe. I embrace my inner power. I let my light shine bright. Bow your head to your hands. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. Namaste.